After dealing with snow, cold, rain, and steep hills, Day 4 in Poncha Springs brought friendlier temperatures to start the day, but another brutal climb right out of the gate. Last day, 112 miles. Personal note, I think my longest ride is 102, so I really don't want to dwell on the fact that today I'm going to try and ride my bicycle further than I've ever ridden it, and I'm more tired than I've ever been. But this group of people and the cause is definitely worth it. A 7-mile slog up Poncha Pass with 4% and 5% grades that took the slower riders on the team almost an hour and a half to summit. Well, it was a quick descent after a break up top. As the road flattened out, there were still over 80 miles to go to the New Mexico border. Day 4 was the longest mileage of the ride, 112 in all, and riding on a straight, flat road with a slight headwind gets a little monotonous after about an hour. And some wills were tested as bodies ached and the miles slowly ticked away. The team finally reached Antonito, Colorado, about 7 miles from the New Mexico border, and grouped up and gathered our strength for the final push, eventually crossing the border as a group, and the 2020 ride, with its many, many, many challenges, had come to an end.
Best one yet.
How come?
Bigger, phenomenal group of people. Harder ride this year, ton more climbing, hit a ton of PRs that I've never done before. Longest ride, most elevation gain, fastest downhill I think I might have PR'd on as well. And at the end of the day, just the best mental health reset button for me, more than anything else. Just being around a bunch of good friends, made new friends, kind of rejuvenated my whole willingness to go back to work. And
this ride had to happen this year, and we did whatever it took to make it happen, whether it was the COVID testing or whatever it might have been, but we made it happen and got it done.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. This is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, but you know what? The camaraderie with all of the riders, hearing the stories of all the first responders, and riding through the entire state, seeing first responders on the side of the roads, holding their baby with their wife next to them, really brings home what we're doing here and making sure that they get to come home to their family.
I tell you, starting in early March, I thought we weren't going to be able to do it all the way up to our team meeting. I was questioning, but thankfully, we just went about it the right way, and we were smart, and everyone stayed healthy, and given our testing and masks, we were able to do it. And I tell you, it was so important, and you heard the stories. It was so important to do this ride for the mental health of the first responders that rode with us this week. You heard those stories and how critical this was to do it, and so we're just so thankful that we were able to do this, given what's going on.
It was a blast having 4 other women ride with me, plus we had all our women volunteers. It was awesome. It's just a lot of fun. Great group of guys. It's so fun to see how this has grown from 7 riders, right, the first year, to 27 this year?
Yeah.
It's been amazing. So just glad we're here.
This one was tough. It was, I think the extremes of weather is probably what made it most challenging. That day 1, riding in the snow was really brutal. And then, hot today. This is all from today because I had on long sleeves for all the other days. So yeah, it was a tough event. Big miles, some good climbs, but great cause and good people. It was so fun. The group stayed together really well. I loved it.
Oh man, this is an incredible event. I've done a lot of different events around, mainly the Midwest region, but I've done a few across the country, and this one is fantastic. I mean, it's different. It's different than a standard cycling event that you'd think about doing. It's a relatively small group, and I think because of that, the camaraderie in this has been absolutely fantastic. I'm new to town. I've only been here 2 months, and I have met people that I would call good friends now at this point that I promise will go far beyond this ride. Part of it certainly has brought my understanding of what SHIELD 616 really is all about to a higher level. And I think being a part of this and being around first responders on this ride has given me so much more awareness as far as what they're really going through, what they're struggling with right now. I mean, I think we all have an idea, but it has really brought my awareness to a much heightened level.
Well, we're here at the border. We have wrapped up the 2020 SHIELD 616 border-to-border ride. We had big goals coming in, Jake.
We had huge goals, but you know what? It's just so cool to see everybody rallying around our first responders.
And we got a lot done this year, including we've really had a lot of, first to all of our viewers, thank you.
Yes.
We did a lot, and we got a lot done, and we met our goal.
We did it, and I can't thank everybody enough, whether you're an individual, a business, a church, a foundation, everybody rallied. And for all of our first responders out there, I hope that's encouraging to you to know that community-wide effort is rallying around them to get this done. And it's so cool to be here on the New Mexico border after you struggled and made it. We reached our goal for the Black Forest Fire Department. So I can't wait to give them a call and tell them they're going to be better protected because of this ride, and a lot to do with your viewers.
Well, we couldn't do it without you and Carrie Catlin getting this thing started, and we'll continue to do amazing things. Thanks for all you do, Jake.
Absolutely. Thank you guys. It's a wonderful partnership, and we, you know, to give us your platform the way you guys have, it's been truly awesome. And to think that what you've done, what we've all done, is something potentially life-saving.
At the end of the day, there is a lot of pride in riding the beautiful state of Colorado border to border, but more importantly, thank you to each and every one of you who have donated in ways small, in ways big. There have been all of you that have helped us cover so many departments. Steamboat Springs Police, Black Forest Fire and Rescue will be better protected, and even other first responders. So thank you to all our viewers. It's such an important mission right now. Reporting from the New Mexico-Colorado border for News 5. Always watching out for you. I'm Ira Cronin.